So the past few days, I looked into Claude Code some more and I realized that it can do really amazing stuff. And I feel like you can create a team of AI agents to help you build whatever you want. And I've been watching so many people build so many things, and it just makes me excited to see what I can do on my own as well. So in this video, I want to share with you guys the reasons why I think it's the best time to start a business and start making revenue. Because AI amazes me every single day and gives me confidence that anyone can start using it. I've seen so many people so far leverage AI and build something that is pretty cool, and I see new websites and new products every single day. I just want to join the party and do the same thing. Excuse the mess here. My office and workstation is still pretty messy, as you can probably see. I still have some more unpacking I need to do to make this place feel a little bit more cozy and make it a more optimal place for me to work and feel comfortable working as well. But anyways, I have to go to an appointment to find a new gym. So we just got out of that tour. Ever since I moved, I've been looking for gyms nearby, but I wanted to find a gym that has a lot more things that I would want. So I came here just to see how it looks like, start a trial and just try it out. There are more expensive gyms, but they're further away from me, and I would rather go to one less than 10 minutes away. This place is actually like 6 to 7 minutes away from me. Always nice to have a gym that you don't have to travel far for. But yeah, I just wanted to try this gym out and see how it goes. So recently I was traveling to go visit family, and during the flight I had some downtime, so I looked up more about Claude Code because for me, I just always thought it was like a prompt. But the more I looked into it, the more I realized there's so much more to it. There's sub-agents, so you can delegate tasks to those specified agents because they have specific skills. There's something called skills themselves, which allows a more deterministic answer to whatever you need to get accomplished. And there's some other settings that makes your workflow a lot easier. There's the CloudMD file, which is like the home of what you're trying to build out. There's auto memory to help with the context, and there are hooks, which are basically automated triggers to run after whatever process is. And so you can really be creative and create a whole workflow for you to build out whatever you need to build out, or to just accomplish much more than you have before. And it really made me think that you don't really need a team. You can be a one-man person to build out whatever product that you want to build out and ship. And with Claude, you can basically have a team of AI agents that will do the code review, that will write your code for you, that will help you design the UI UX so that it's more user-friendly and will help you convert users. And learning all this in the past few days made me really optimistic about the future. Even though AI is doing a lot more of our jobs now, I think the winners here are the people who are able to use AI to do a lot more. It's definitely important in this day and age. If you're a developer or you're trying to get into coding or you're a product designer or things like that, you definitely want to leverage AI for your benefit because you can output a lot more and have a little bit more control of how your products look like and what you build. And so I'm definitely excited to, go all hands on AI to build whatever I'm going to build in the future and get that monthly recurring revenue. Even if it's $1 or $2, I feel like that's definitely a big win and a big step forward for me. There's something I actually came across recently. It's called Trust MMR, which shows the monthly recurring revenue of startups. I'll just pull it up here, for example. As you can see, it's crazy to see these numbers. You can see the leaderboard, the first one being Stan, which generates over $3 million in MMR and has a 48% growth month over month. And you can scroll down and see what these, startups are doing. I never really thought that people would be into like these products and would purchase them. So for example, like Codedex, which is the platform to help people learn how to code. It's nice to learn how to code and all, but there are platforms out there and so many resources to help you learn how to code for free. But what makes this product unique specifically, from what I'm understanding, is that this app is geared towards Gen Z, and it's kind of like a Pokemon based app, so you can, capture your Pokemon or the skills that you learned. But it's crazy to see that's making $87,000 each month, and I feel like that just goes to show that if you have an idea that's unique and can attract a specific audience, then there's definitely a market out there for you to build out. I'm yapping about all this because I've been so interested on how people have been making apps and making money off those apps recently, and I'm definitely in that phase of that's just the phase I'm in right now and what I want to pursue in the future. So definitely looking forward to making something of my own as well. So I usually take walks in the afternoon to just get a break and go outside after being cooped up all day. So this is actually my first time being around the neighborhood, just walking around. So I just want to see where I can walk and what the neighborhood's like around here. Okay, so I just finished up work, but today I saw that Claude was giving us a 2x usage through the 27th of this month. And that just made me think the precious tokens I could use to continue building my app and to get it to a spot where I want it to be at. But yeah, lately I haven't been working on my app. I've been moving into this place, and that's been taking a lot of my time and my evenings, especially since that's when I actually do more of my deep work. And that's when I actually work on my app, right after work. But now that I'm more settled in, I do have to unpack a little bit, get some more things to furnish the place. But essentially I have all the essentials, and now I can focus more on making more progress on my app. Like I mentioned earlier, how I'm like kind of going down a rabbit hole of this solopreneurship, making apps and starting a business that way. I've learned so much about app development, but more on the business side. I see a lot of posts where people build an app, but they don't receive the traffic. And it seems like the issue is that it lies in the marketing. You basically have to sell your app to people. And the way that you do that is either through ads or through social media. I have a section in my notes where I brainstorm app ideas, and I have a small template which includes like the one-liner of what the app is, the problem that you're trying to solve, the solution, who the target users are. So I've seen people create apps to help identify things, whether that's a rock or plants, and it uses AI or its database of the object to search up the object. It seems pretty simple, to be honest, and I feel like you can use Google Lens to do that. And it still amazes me how there are paying customers and how there's a market for this. So an app that I had in mind was a Japanese food identifier. And so this idea is more geared towards tourists going to Japan to help them identify different foods that they see in Japan. But it's the same idea. You take a picture of a food, it'll give you the dish, some information about that dish, and some restaurants where you can get that. As you can probably see, I have a ton of ideas here. Just brainstorming. And that's what I've been also doing lately. Just if I have those shower thoughts, having an app idea, I just write it down and just keep it to look back on. And hopefully maybe one of them actually takes off, but who knows? But yeah, right now I do want to take advantage of the Claude Code extra usage. so that I can make more progress on my app. Now that I have Claude Code set up in a way that's more efficient for me, I can actually move quicker and show you guys more of the progress of it. So I don't love how the sun's just shining through during this time. It's definitely gonna make me very hot working in the evenings here. I got some window tints to hopefully fix that, but let's see how it goes. Now it's time to lock in. So ever since I started trying to get my life together by doing stuff outside of work and creating something for myself, that's when I started really taking meal prepping seriously and spend some more time in the kitchen for a day so that I can have more meals throughout the week without any cooking. I realized that I spend like 2 hours every day just to cook my meals, and I could use that time to really work on things that I'm building or spend time learning how I can grow my business or just whatever I'm building. So for example, yesterday I prepped a few things. In the fridge here, I have some chicken that I prepped, some green beans here, some lettuce here, and then I also have some green onions that I can quickly chop up. And over here, I have a whole log of 90-10 beef that I need to prep up. But yeah, over time, I realized that I need to be more cautious of my time that I'm spending. I do enjoy cooking in the kitchen. It's just that it's when I do it every single day, and each day it takes an hour and two just to cook something and clean up afterwards. That's when I realized that I don't have much time throughout the week because I'm spending a lot of my time just making something to eat throughout the day. But yeah, these little optimizations that I'm doing, I realize that it's so important because it's kind of like automation. You want to get things done quickly and you don't have to really think about it. So having these meal prepped for me is a way for me to just get my lunch or dinner in and quickly just move on to the day, to more important things. It also gives me more time to rest and relax because that's something I do value. And I live just right next to a river, which I do plan on going, especially when it's gonna get warmer here in a little bit. But yeah, this is just a little thing that I do to help optimize my day and my entire week. Just looking around, I still do have a bunch of things to do around the house. It's crazy that I've actually moved and have all these responsibilities to take care of. I still even need to get a couch. I'm just sitting on my camping chair. But deciding to live here is going to be a different start for me and a new chapter to really push myself and grow. Just out here like everyone trying to get my life together. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.